today. From SoFi Stadium in Inglewood, California, it's Week 7 of the NFL on EA Sports.
In its second season of existence, there's a look inside one of the real jewels of the NFL, SoFi Stadium, just south of downtown Los Angeles. Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Dallas Cowboys and the Los Angeles Chargers. Taken in the end zone, and they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Now we'll see what the right arm of Dak Prescott has in store as the Dallas Cowboys offense sets up shop.
Coming off of a loss their last time out, I think he's just seeking to make a bigger impact on the game. He threw a touchdown pass, didn't throw an interception. I think he just wants to jump those numbers up in terms of flinging it around and letting his receivers get into the end zone.
Connects here with a tight end. Stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. They play fake to Elliott. Now Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
To Michael Gallup.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 47-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Michael Gallup, that's who he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 17 yards on the play there, and the Cowboys have a first down.
17 yards.
So from Charger territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackle for a 2-yard loss in the backfield.
The line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Chargers' 37-yard line.
On 2nd and 12, Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin.
Prescott's pass.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Prescott. It's caught at the 7-yard line. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. This crowd does not like that call.
Understandable reaction from them. That's their team that the penalty is going against. But you and I both know they're going to take care of the quarterback.
They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Prescott from the gun. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown.
To number 19,
Amari Cooper. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. that's when the knockout occurs.
And it becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback. Here are the Chargers ready to go on offense, led by their first-round pick in 2020. The man out of Oregon, Justin Herbert.
And coming off of an early season open week. And in this situation, what he told us when we sat down with him was he spent a lot of time working on fundamentals, kind of getting back to basics during that time, as opposed to having to worry about healing up or resting up. It was too early in the season. Get back to the basics, get his game going again.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. A gain of 6 there on first. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Looking for Allen. He's got him on the slant. And he takes this down deep on the Cowboys side of the field. A big play there on the catch and run. 62 yards. First and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. They'll run for the first time with Austin Eckler. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. And now time is called as we've got an injured Charger down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Taylor Gabriel. His first touchdown on the year. And the Chargers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And all about timing there on that short slant, Charles.
Exactly right. That was timed up so well. The route, the throw, touchdown.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Second drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on 1st and 2nd down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Prescott. This to Jarwin. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
A gain of 10 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Chris Harris with a pick. And he will score. Touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Fielded in the end zone, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. And they just had that pick 6. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. See if they can get the ball moving again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can do it here. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 12 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
incomplete.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Draw play, Elliott. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first.
Gain of 15.
Oh, that was a pretty route right there because it's all about finding a window on a route like that. He lined up on his left, ran the deep in route over the middle, and the ball was right where it needed to be. Really good trust between quarterback and receiver. Really good completion.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
2nd down, Prescott. Past the 20. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 35. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Now Prescott. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Joey Bosa able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, that was point counterpoint, wasn't it? They decided to throw for it on 1st and goal. Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
And this is caught. It's Cooper. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Amari Cooper with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. Now, we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it culminates in a Dallas touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Joe Reed returning. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
30-yard line.
On 2nd down, Eckler. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here is Eckler. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
The ball carrier.
Ha-ha, Clinton Diggs there for the stop.
And that run was memorable for only one reason. There was absolutely no place to run with the football. No gaps, no creases, no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
These two teams all tied after 1. Yeah, the Cowboys here on 3rd down bringing in an extra defensive back. Out of the gun, Herbert. Complete. It's Barrett. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 32-yard line. 25 yards that time. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. That throw into the arms of Allen. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Herbert will give this one to Eckler. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And caught by Henry. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on third. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Hunter Henry, his second touchdown on the season. And the Chargers are going to take the lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
Rosa set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
A first down carry by Elliott. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
From the 41, Prescott outright completes it to Jarwin. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Blake Jarwin.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be a second down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, and maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on first down. They're ahead of the chains now.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be third down.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
And that's Elliott, complete. That's going to bring up fourth down, only a gain of 2 there.
Ezekiel Elliott.
Always important as a defender on third down to keep the play in front of you and make sure you don't give up enough space that they can make a move on you in the open field. Try as he might, he wasn't able to get to the first down marker. Excellent defense, good tackle.
At their own 15-yard line.
Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they feel really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first-half hat trick, doesn't he?
Oh, without a doubt. Go ahead and fling him on the field, folks. He wants that type of celebration.
14-yard line, 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he completes it to Henry. And brought down, but not before reaching the 25. 11 yards there, first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Herbert on first down now. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Herbert. Complete. It's Henry. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
The ball carrier.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. From the gun, Herbert got his man complete over the middle. It's Barrett, and he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 40. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They go back to the ground now with Eckler. Neville Gallimore on the stop.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Now this throw caught left side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Week 7 action, and we've got a 7-point game here in the second quarter. And this offense hoping to change that right here. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
The tackle made by Jalen Smith. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Cowboys' 11-yard line.
Herbert just beat the play clock. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Third catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
At the 6-yard line.
Well, he does have 1 touchdown in the game already, and while this one won't go for 6, it's enough to get him first and goal, but you and I both know he's going to be a little upset he didn't cross the goal line for a second time in this one.
Might want the ball here on the next play. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. On the give, this is Eckler, and he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. He has it knocked free. That's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Prescott now after the fumble recovery. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. And despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Got to give some credit there defensively. They snuffed out that screen early on 1st down.
Really read it well, didn't they? Because they didn't bring the pressure that they expected. They covered all the passing lanes. So once you see it break down as the passer, I think in this situation, you're either throwing it at the feet of your back to make sure no one picks it off, or you throw it away, throw it over the sideline. Don't try and freelance and try and make a bigger play. There's really no one else running a pattern that should be open.
Prescott's pass.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. This one to Jarwin over the middle. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
9 yards.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, and the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Throwing. Prescott. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. third down. It's Prescott. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Give him 18 on that one, and it's a Dallas first down. So in the second, pressure comes, and down he goes. Melvin Ingram dropping the hammer off the edge. After the sack on first down, Prescott. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to float this over the middle, deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. So we have reached halftime with a touch. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Here's Reed returning. And he'll get it up past... The 20 to about the 22.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Out comes the Chargers as they'll go on offense now to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And they'll bring him down at the 27-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
It's second and 10. Operating from the gun. Herbert, he's airing it out for Williams. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Mike Williams that time. Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And it's third down. The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Caught by Allen. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. They get 7 there, but it brings up fourth.
It's one of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a first and 10 at their own 28-yard line. He'll hand it off to Elliott to begin the drive. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks.
It's a gain of 7.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Prescott from the gun. This to Jarwin. A gain of 6 there on first.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on first down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a second and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. Power running by Zeke. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First downs have not come easy, and neither have runs like this throughout this game.
Absolutely not. He finally felt like, whoa, a sigh of relief. We got something going in the running game. They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
13 yards.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down.
It leads to
once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, second and 10. To throw is Prescott. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir. Able to turn that into a positive gain. His throw caught right around the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time.
And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Ezekiel Elliott, his third touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys are an extra point away from tying the football game. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The attention shifts back to Justin Herbert and the Chargers offense. He's played well. Good first half. He's continued that here in the third quarter. But my question, when you're a head coach, what do you look at stat line-wise for your quarterback? Do you go right to turnovers?
You really do. As much as coaches don't want to talk about that, that's where it starts. When I played in college, our first rule for every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. And that's kind of how they judge you. Do you take care of the ball, not turn it over, keep it in the proper hands, and give your team a chance to win?
Well, that's what he's done here in this one so far. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Herbert looking for Allen. He's got it in the slant. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
First down, a run with Smallwood. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4. At the Cowboys' 44-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Herbert for Keenan Allen. That's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
49-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
He's taken down.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Open man, it's Allen. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24.
Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's 4th down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. So it doesn't. But in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
At their own 25-yard line.
Zeke and the Cowboys ready to begin their next drive. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a second time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that second score here in the third quarter. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He'll drop to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Jerry Tillery able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Here's Prescott. Able to find Harris, complete. Able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
1st down.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. The give is to Elliott. And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Joey Bosa in on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here's Prescott. Got his man there, complete to Gallup. And he's brought to the ground with another 1st down at the Chargers 35. 16 yards of 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back now at SoFi Stadium in Inglewood. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Prescott's throw going to be caught by Gallup. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. They go back to Elliott. He's been busy. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. And now it looks like we've got a Cowboy shaken up down there on the field. More from L.A. in a moment. They go to Elliott again. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Cowboys have retaken the lead. He's given him a little jolt, just gave him the lead there, but 2 TDs now in the game.
And that jolt puts them in the lead. What a terrific job by him. He is carrying the ball and simply saying, I want to win.
And now he's hoping his defense has that mentality as they try to hang on to that lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And no return here for Reed. This will be a touchback.
At their own 25-yard.
L.A. readies for its next possession. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. That throw into the arms of Allen. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards, the pickup there. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. A handoff. It's Eckler. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32.
Pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
The Chargers on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 3. And that will be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
39 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. They'll start the drive with Elliott. Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
The ball carrier.
Well, Brandon, pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bythema Bagley, used to say, don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo. And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. So after a good run by Zeke, another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been really good, converting 7 of their 10 tries. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And the broken tackle helps lead to a 1st down gain. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards. On 1st and 10, Prescott. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down. Incomplete. They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10. Prescott to throw it. Outright completes it to Jarwin. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Jarwin.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd. And that is incomplete.
They really had a good drive going there, but a nice recovery by the defense these past few downs. Able to knock that one away on 3rd down and bring up what I think for the offense, an unexpected 4th down here.
49-yard attempt.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that'll make this a 7-point game.
31. Chargers.
From a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Complete, Hunter Henry with the ground. Given 9 there on the 1st down completion. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Austin Eckler, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And Allen's got it. And he'll be touched down here, but not before he does pick up the first. Herbert with a connection to Allen for a Charger first down. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert back to the air. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he's taken down inside the 30. That one good for 13 and a Charger first.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Draw play, it's Eckler. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
At the 29-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. He completes it to Henry. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them get contract out.
They'll find Williams on the slant. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. Here we go on 4th. Herbert, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And no, it's incomplete. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. More from L.A. in a moment. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They start on the ground with Elliott, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense.
And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Complete to Elliott. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Justin Herbert leading this unit out for their next possession. Well, the situation very simple here. Late game, down 7. They've got to get it in the end zone.
And the best players know how to be calm in these situations because you know right now his pulse is like a jackhammer. So how does he rein it in, make sure the team has a little bit of calm, coupled with that sense of urgency, got to walk that line a little bit, get it downfield in order to score, and then put the pressure on the guy who kicks the ball because he could tie the game.
It's been a fun game. It all comes down to this. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. Takes it across the 40-yard line. A Charger first. There's Herbert finds Williams. Allen's got it complete. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. He's back to throw. Complete. It's Henry. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. First down now, but that clock rolling. Incomplete. It's Barrett. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Again, Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
At the 18.
Now Herbert. And caught by Henry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
It's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game.
Touchdown.
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
25-yard line.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by 1, 23 seconds to go. And they need about 35 yards to get in range for a winner as they come up on 1st down. Back to throw. Got an open man, the tight end, Jarwin. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. They'll look to throw. Drops it underneath to Elliott. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. Prescott now from the 50. And that's Elliott, complete. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout. They'll break the huddle, send 3 receivers left, 1 to the right on 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over.
32.
Well, Charles, a pretty exhilarating finish to the end of this ball game. At the end, the Hail Mary prayers, though, they went unanswered. Could have won it, but couldn't get it done.
Almost felt schoolyard or playground, didn't it? You remember when you called that play? Everybody just go long and try and find someone open. They gave it a shot, but unable to successfully complete it.
So for the Chargers, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everybody.